In Boolean algebra, we represent variables as uppercase letters, such as A, B, C, D, which can only take two values, 0 or 1. For example, let's suppose that A is equal to 1, B is equal to 0, C is 1, and D is 0. Now, we have the building blocks to create Boolean expressions. When we obtain the complement of a variable, it means that the variable takes the opposite value. So if a variable is equal to 1 and we complement it, the variable takes the inverse value, 0. We denote the complement by a bar over the variable. So a bar is the opposite of a. Since a is 1, a bar is 0. Since b is 0, b bar is 1. And so on. We obtain the complement for C and D, taking into account that the complement of 1 is 0, and the complement of 0 is 1. We can add the variables creating a sum term. The sum term is 0 if all the variables are 0. Also, the sum term is 1 if at least one variable is equal to 1. Here, let's suppose a is 1, and the rest of the variables are 0. Now, since in this expression the variable a is 1, the resultant sum term is equal to 1. Now, we can add Boolean variables. We can multiply the variables creating a product term. The product term is 0 if at least one variable is 0. Let's suppose a is 0 and the other variables are 1s. The product term a multiplied by b, c, and d is 0, since one variable is 0. The product term is 1 if all the variables are 1s, so let's suppose that all the variables are 1s. The product term a multiplied by b, c, and d is 1, since all the literals are 1s. Now, we can build basic expressions such as Boolean additions and multiplications. Do not forget that these are the building blocks for the whole Boolean algebra.